talk about the Rh negative blood type and alien abductions. There's a really good book out called Nephilim Stargates by Thomas R. Horn, and it's really good. I'm going to read just a few quotes from the Bible, a couple verses. In Genesis 3:15 it says, "And I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel." Okay, and then in Daniel 2:43, which the book of Daniel is a prophetic book about the last days, it says, "And whereas thou sawest iron mixed with miry clay, they shall mingle themselves with the seed of men, but they shall not cleave one to another, even as iron is not mixed with clay." And this guy's conclusions are, when Daniel's prophecy is coupled with Genesis 3, an incredible tenet emerges that Satan has seed and it is at enmity with Christ. Okay, when Adam and Eve were put on this planet about 6,000 years ago during the age of Taurus, they started trying to mix with their bloodline. It started with Cain. When he went off to the land of Nod and found himself a wife, he mixed with the other bloodline. So this mixing continued on into the flood. In Genesis 6, we're told that the sons of God came down to the daughters of men and took wives. The word "took" implies that they were taken forcibly. And that is no different than alien abductions that are going on today. People are taken forcibly out of their homes and up to their spaceships. Many people feel like they are trying to create a hybrid species. So that goes along with what was going on in pre-flood times. Okay, the other thing is, when Jesus Christ came, he was the choice vine, and from him, his descendants, the Grail bloodline, come from a more pure bloodline. It was a way that God was trying to get back the purity of the race that he put here. So Rh negatives are more from that pure line that started from Adam and Eve. Basically, what I wanted to say was the alien abductions that are going on with Rh negative people are an attempt to dilute our bloodline. They're in an attempt to pollute our bloodline again. The same thing that was going on in the book of Genesis before the flood, and even really after the flood, there were some giants still running around. They keep attempting, the demons, fallen angels, aliens, whatever you want to call them, they keep trying to pollute this bloodline. And I think the reason why is because our bloodline is at a higher vibratory rate, and we're trying to raise the frequency of this planet. We're trying to get back to a higher dimension. The Garden of Eden, I believe, was in a higher dimension. And when Adam and Eve fell, they fell in their vibratory rate, and they fell down to this lower dimension.